Hi guys, I'm just doing a little bit of setup. Yeah, no, it's telling me that the internet's alright, but back to space, yeah. It's getting dropped frames at the minute, so I want to see if I can figure this out before I start. Huh. You see, it's saying my internet connection is fine and dandy, so I don't know why I would be getting dropped frames. The little bars in the bottom left are yellow, and I want them to be green. Drop frames detected 41% over the last 2 minutes. Yeah, that clears it up. That clears it up when it drops, but doing the test, it hasn't dropped. So there's no reason for these dropped frames that I can see. Not on my end. I mean, it could be the, you know, the streaming site. It could be YouTube itself. We'll see. I'll get started anyway, and we'll just have to see how it goes. If it's objectionable, I'll have to stop. It might. Sometimes it clears itself up. Yeah, it's such a good time at the weekend with Double XP to be doing some, you know, some grinding, isn't it? Deck, I've had him. He's done Archon's Rebel Squadron, so now we're doing Vortex. The first Vortex mission. I'm still I changed my mind about him. He's got a neutral ship at the minute to do the first few missions, and we'll see how it goes. But if I take him, if I unequip this neutral ship or anything, I won't be able to get back. I won't be able to use it again because it's the wrong squadron. So I'll just use this to get to a little bit further in, and then what's the first thing to upgrade? It's Y-Wing. So as soon as we get to Y-Wing, so I should be getting what is it, 1.4 XP for having done the Archon Squadron before. Let me know how the stream is doing. If it's really objectionable, could try streaming through a different software or changing up the server a little bit. There are things to try. Got double XP and the whatever the bonus is for having done a number of squadrons, so it should be pretty quick. Master bonus, you earn bonus experience. It'd be nice if it told me how much. Show me boom! Seems fine to you, DV. Huh. Wonder if I'm getting some false readings here. Just keep reporting in, guys, if things are stuttering horribly. Give me an idea of what's going on. I get a readout at the bottom here that says dropped frames. 43% of dropped frames, so that's nearly half of the frames are being dropped, which is weird. So that might lead to some stuttering. Is that really? That's the mission? That's the patrol done? $100 Starship combat experience and a bonus. Don't have a booster in this ship. Just the starter ship is just completely like, you're in it for such a short amount of time. I don't think it's worth it. Con the station? Yeah. Going to Moenia for my rebel pilot trainer. Land. Thanks, DV. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, I could try. Let me just try this. Oh, hi, Jen. Thanks for sending in your story. I really enjoyed it. We've got to digitize them. See if we can put them up. I'll just stop the music for now. That's one less thing that's streaming in the background. See if that helps. And if I do general stream YouTube logged in, can I change server on the fly? I doubt it. Restart Streamlabs, confirm stream title, disable hardware acceleration, stream. Yeah, I mean, it was fine the other night, wasn't it? We'll go without music for a bit. See if that helps at all. One less thing in the background. Yeah, you can send it by email, because you can put it into Google Drive and then send me a link. That's a way to do it. That's the way I do it. Without having to pay for Dropbox or anything like that. Hi, Boo Boo. Later, DV. It's very frustrating when, you know, the internet's fine 1 minute and then weird the next. Thank goodness you've returned in one piece. How was your mission? Fighters attacked me. Oh dear. What did you do? I blasted them. Sounds very exciting. This is kind of interesting that it's this weird droid that's teaching me everything. We need a short while to decode and interpret Starship sensor data. In the meantime, there is more work. Sure. Mission received. Piece of cake. Back to the Naboo system. What specs on the PC? God. What is it? A 1070? GTX 1070? Pentium i7? Other stuff. I'm not much of a tech head really, so I can't rattle off exactly what it is. It works, anyway. It runs everything fine. That's all that matters to me. It just seems really quiet without the music. I need the music, and it's not helping. It's not helping the stream at all. Still getting the indication that we're dropping frames, so I'm going to put the music back on. Screw it. Very quiet without it. Social. Where is it? There. That one. Right, where's the closest waypoint? Let's go there. Ah! It sounds a little bit Indian, doesn't it? A little bit exotic. A bit sitar coming. That's all we need. Welcome, we journey to the Indian subcontinent. Oh, we're grinding, crazy grinding with the space. The decision was between whether or not to upgrade the TIE fighter or switch to another character and just grind some more. I think the best thing to do is the grinding while the... Oh yeah. This is the music that I like to listen to while I'm slaughtering TIE fighters. Rorash! Dance with me, baby. Has Brittany ever done any, like, Indian theme thing? This gives me an Indian vibe. Could be the server, I guess. I don't think Legends... I mean, if Legends is jumpy, it shouldn't affect the stream. I've got, like, uploads are fine, downloads are fine. Everything should be fine. Upload speed is fine. There's no bottlenecks. Oh, I tell you what I could do. I wonder if I wonder if my wife is logged in. Hold on. No, there's no stealth PCs sucking up my bandwidth. I mean, it doesn't matter. If it's not too bad, it's only grinding. It's not like it needs to be super high fidelity or anything. Space in real life, if possible. I mean, you need to contact Elon Musk. Is he a friend of Galaxies? Get in touch with Elon. I would. 2 ideas. We fight spiders or go to space. That's all I've got. Well, I'm not fighting spiders. I'm in space at the minute. Ah! Oh, look how slow I am. Oh, God. I'm so slow. This is horrible. Where's Elon when we need him? Elon in his space Tesla. Save us! I think you only get one group of TIE fighters on these patrol missions, so this could be A very quick mission. If I found them straight away, I just flew to the nearest waypoint. Oh, there they are. Look at them. So it turns out you can do all the flashy things that you do in Twitch on YouTube as well. Who would have thought of that? So I've got all the little graphics and stuff, like, and text to speech now. If people super chat, it says hello, whatever the message is that you write, basically, which is open to abuse, isn't it? But you know, it's fine. You can take it if people troll. That's one group of TIE fighters. Next group. What's the closest one? Oh god, it's confusing me. Where do I look? There's one. Group of TIE fighters. What are you lot saying in the chat? Waffling on. Oh, you scared away Rorash, DV. Damn, dude. Yeah, I'm enjoying the live streams. We've got to make the best of the double XP. Look at that. I've nearly got the Y-Wing straight away. I've killed like 2 TIE fighters. Three groups done. So that's that one. Turn that one off. And number 4. There we go. It's spider season, isn't it? September? Someone was saying spider season is September. My friend, Serious Creeper, the Minecraft extraordinaire player, he can't play any games where there are spiders in them. Literally can't play them. They give him the creeps. It sounds like it was a big spider. That's what terrifies me about going to Australia and places like that. I would need to psych myself up. It would terrify me. Alright, so I'm ready to fly a Y-Wing already. Might not even do it. Might just keep going with this. Doesn't make a huge difference at this low level. No, we should go and get a Y-Wing because then I can switch out components and things. Yeah, they're scary spiders. They really are. Yeah, quite scary. But they do such a good job around the house. It's just when they're, you know, I draw the line at them coming in the bed and close to, you know, close to us. When they start to decide, you know, you're the warm area of the room, I'm going to come and sit on you. I'm happy if they stick to their side of the room and leave me to my own devices. It's when they try and make friends and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's it. You're freaking me out now. Yeah, giant arachnid humanoids. I was listening to a thing the other day talking about what's the likelihood of the kind of creature that we'll meet. The likelihood is that we'll meet robots. We'll meet the robots of a long dead civilization that has evolved to the point where they became completely autonomous and virtually eternal. So that civilization has lasted for eons because the time span of an advanced civilization the chance of them overlapping is lessened. So it's a much greater chance of meeting something that is virtually undying, which would be the only thing we know like that would be something artificial like a robot race. So Transformers basically is the is the thing that we're most likely to meet, because they can live forever. Once the individuals in a race can live forever. I suppose there's still the chance that the race will wipe itself out if it's that way inclined, but lifespans being longer means there's more of a chance of us running into them. I thought that's an interesting observation I hadn't thought about. Interesting deduction. And this guy was like, I'm not talking about some twat on the internet with a podcast, I'm talking about Professor of Futures at Oxford Book Depository. I don't know. He was a clever guy anyway. Affirmative. You have decoded. Yes, I've decoded everything. I don't really know what you're trying to get me to do, but I'll just shoot things. Maybe this robot is like, look, that robot there. He's probably been around for, a few years. I wonder if the Vortex Squadron used that robot as like a gatekeeper to find out who's really shit, and you only get to meet the actual pilots of the squadron once you've got through the gamut of the robots' protocol droids' shitty missions. Back to the Naboo system. Launch. Don't kill the spiders. Don't kill them. I try to put them outside, but they are a bit freaky. Do the cup thing. Cup. Something underneath. Slide a piece of paper underneath. Go outside. Drop them outside. But then someone was saying that is actually bad because there are house spiders and outside spiders. And if you put an house spider outside, it doesn't know how to survive. So you're not doing the right thing. So what am I supposed to do in that case? Answers on a postcard to Fortin Bridge, UK, X12956, just off the bypass, underneath the bridge, near the old windmill. Send messages there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the flushing thing, right? They'll drown. Yeah. Anything disease carrying. I was watching that old Ricky Gervais stand-up thing where he said, like, the daddy long legs, which I think is technically called a crayfly. It has a poison in its veins, but it cannot administer the poison because it has no teeth. So I don't know how true that is. Find a new supply route for the Alliance. By flying towards the glowing thing. Makes sense. No, you gotta, I mean, just decide. Don't try to impress me. Just decide what you want to do. Toilet, it's up to you. I don't want to be implicated. Don't drag me into court with you. Flush the spider down the toilet. Is it self-defense? No. I don't want to be implicated in this spider genocide. I don't think I need to destroy this. I think I've done it when I don't need to. Fly to waypoints, back and forth. Drop frames have gone down to 33%. That's an improvement. It was at 49 earlier. I was watching, one of my favourite streamers to watch is Bruce Green, formerly of Funhouse. And he's just moved house because the internet is so crap. I mean, if you're making your living online, you really need the good internet, right? That must be so frustrating. Escort rendezvous. I'm not going to fight I'm not going to be able to fight anything off. Can't do shit. From now on streams, I'll just pop in and say spider. Ah! Don't do that. Spider. Don't say it. Scare me. Spider. Spider. There's one. Oh, what's your favourite? Who do you watch on YouTube, guys? Who your favorite? So give me some recommendations. Who are your favourite dudes to watch? Alliance HQ. I'm really getting into watching Kim Justice, as I mentioned the other day. Covers all old retro games and stuff. But I love that. I'm really loving it. Because I get the member berries. I remember that. Autopilot engaged. There you go. Action wins. It's all Bollywood until someone says spider. Stop saying spider. Huh. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just escorting this bloody freight. Ah! Get a space spider on your joystick. Ugh. Smack it. Oh God. There has been some cause of some deaths, you know. Spiders don't kill through biting, but they do cause death through people getting scared, because I heard that was a thing, like I don't know, I think in Australia, places like that. It could be an urban myth, you know, but like a spider is nested in the, what do you call the thing that you bring down, the sunshade in the car? You bring it down, oh God, and there's like a spider in there that drops on your lap. So you lose control of the car in fright. So the spider indirectly causes an accident. I bet I've maxed out my XP here. Yeah, I'm on max. Can't get any more. It goes so quick. And I have to just do the basic missions. Self-destruct button, yeah. I think this is gradually getting better. The bars have gone from yellow to blue. So not quite green yet. We're 30% drop frames now. Alright. What do you think to this jaunty music, eh? I like it. I'm so happy to be a rebel. Spider! Not happy now. Stop it, you're getting overexcited. Well, I'm just happy, you know. I've been flying for the dark side for a long time. It's making me happy now. You linked one of the videos? Which videos? Darth Vatic fighting spiders on YouTube. So many spiders. So much killing to be done. God, so slow. So slow. There's just nothing to do on these long trips back to the Naboo space station. We'll get a booster in a second, don't worry. 28 drop frames. It's going down, guys. You're making fun of me, DV. I don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it. Can't all have your moves when you're dodging in and out of those spider clouds. It's like the spiders aren't even there. It's like it's in the zone. Spider murder. Well, someone will have to clip it. You guys do what the people do. You know, they make clips, don't they? People dancing. This is the bit where you get excited. Ready to dance. Ready to dance. I'm ready to dance. The music is getting louder. No, not just yet. You know, this person knows how to do the build up and then the music. They go build, 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 music, and that's how you make music, see? I'm still not home. I'm still not at the station. Clip it, clip it. Hyperspace is back to the place you left from and lands you. Home port's hyperspace. Home port? What? What? Are you giving me hacks, TV? What is this? What is this ability that you're telling me of? Request permission to land. There's a home port ability. I was not aware of this. Space, dock, inspect, show, space faction. Hyperspace points. Active waypoints. Is it in one of these? Don't know. Request permission to land. Nuia, land. Trent Monk makes great D&D character guide videos, especially wizard spell selection. Oh, interesting. Trent Monk. What's the new people to watch on YouTube? Trent Monk. Click your menu bottom right, home port. Oh, thank you. Right. I've learned something on this stream already. That's great. In the bottom right. I'll check it next time I'm in space. This is what I get when I put the upbeat music on it. It just gets me overexcited, you see. 25 drop frames, guys. Soon it will be green. I don't know what they like feeding me little bits of bandwidth over time. Do I have to stream for like an hour and then they're like, okay, we think you're serious, you can have some more bandwidth. Oh, come on. Give me a level up, for goodness sake. Told me about a home port. I've never heard of that. You know, I've been playing this game for what? How old is it? I've been playing it since it began, and I didn't know about a home port button. When was that added? I bet it's been there since the beginning of Jump to Lightspeed. Davey504 for pro bass slapping. Is there a fishing channel? Bass? Sea bass? Bass slapping. Ah! Bass slapping. How to play bass. Davey Bass. I read bass there. I've been watching a fishing show. Don't know if you can get it in the UK. It's called Gone Fishing. Bob Mortimer and famous British comedian Bob Mortimer and who else? Paul Whitehouse from the Fast Show of the Fast Show fame. Thai veteran commander, give me a waypoint. Guitar. I got it. You know, I got it. It only took me like a minute to get it. Jeez, guys, give me a break. I'll get there. You just give me time. I just need like 30 seconds to a minute to process most information. It's not that much of a delay. What's happened? What's happened with the frames? Now it doesn't give me any kind of indication of what is happening. Now they've taken my information away from me. I don't know where I am. I'm adrift in a sea of no information. That's, you know, if there were a spider in here, it wouldn't be like spider, huh? It'd be like spider. Processing. Still processing the information. I think someone might have said something about a spider. And if there's a spider in my room, I ought to react, right? But, you know, can I be sure the spider's there? Maybe I should look and see. There's a spider, so you better jump at this stage. Ah! Something more like that. Like a dick. I'm not sure what I'm enjoying the most yet when I'm grinding, talking to you guys or listening to podcasts. I think it might be you guys. That's a big thing for me. Usually I listen to podcasts while grinding. And I started doing that and I thought, you know what? Talk to people on the internet instead. Imperial Veteran Commander. Should we take out the tier 1s first? Let's take out the tier 1s. Disable them, because we don't need the XP anyway. Where do you go? There you are. Oh, a little tier 2. Thinks he's a veteran. Hello, tier 2 veteran. How long have you been flying around? 5 minutes. Let's take out his reactor. We send a comm message to him. The spiders, dude. Spiders. Where? Just distract him. Stop shooting me now, please. Stop it. Well, I think there's a problem. There's definitely a problem with the internet tonight. Well, there we go. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Check for home port, check for home port. Is it down here? Right, that's what that thing is. Home port. Really hyperspace to ground launch location. How did... God. How did I not know about that? Thank you. So does it hyperspace me to the ground? Just dropped a bunch of details on the leveling system in squadrons. Oh, thank you, Jen. Cosmetics unlocks different levels of equipment. They've just announced the leaderboards, ranked stuff as well. It seems to be just, you know, space version of Overwatch at the minute. You'll find it a little bit intimidating when they get serious about the PvP, though. You know, I just want to mess around. I don't want to be being put into matches where I have to, you know, it's really stressful. I don't want stress from my video games. Well, I suppose it's a PvP focused game, so just have to get used to that. It's going to be really interesting. I wonder how much subconsciously my sudden need to level the spaceships in galaxies is to do with expectation of squadrons coming out. Hyperspace you to the ground. Wow. That's such a... and no one's mentioned it. All the time I've been streaming as well, that's the first time someone's mentioned it. Take you to Theed. Okay, cool. It's a lot quicker. Ultralight armor plating. Training? Yeah, indeed. Right. Congratulations. What sort of training module do I get? Components? What else? Duty mission? Greetings, my friend. You will be pleased to know High Command authorized me to offer a selection of duty missions. I'm interested in duty mission. Can I only patrol? We have 2 mission types available. You may choose to patrol the system, destroy any Imperials. Really? I get no destroy missions? Alright, let's go and find some components and stuff. I'm not pre-ordering. I looked at some of the bonuses. The thing with the pre-order bonuses is they're marketed as an incentive. Oh, you get this rare item. The problem is it's not rare. Once you get in the game, everyone's got it. So those pre-order items are always a disappointment because everyone's got them, or half the people, because all the people who pre-ordered. So I'm never tempted by that personally. Let's go and get a Y-wing. And it was when it was saying Rebel Ace, you get a Rebel Ace pilot jacket or flight suit or something, and I was like, well, that's bollocks, because I haven't even played the game yet, so how am I an ace? It's really stupid. But I'm glad there seems to be no boosts, you know, to your effectiveness with the pre-order. It's all cosmetic, so I think that's good. Y-wing. Cheap Y-wing. And I might just fly to... what do we need? Level 2 guns. Got ship equipment 3. Let's just get some good guns. Weapon, ship component, weapon. God. Weapon. at tier 3. Ship certification 3. Who's making low level speed limiter with speed limiter? What does that mean? Just want high damage if possible, please, someone. Mid-range ion cannon. Mid-range red blaster. Ship 3. Yeah, that's good. 1000 for a low-level blaster. We'll go there. If they've got, usually if they've got low-level, if they've got that level of blaster, they usually got something else as well, like the other components you need. You started space all the way back then, DV. Make ace keyboard and mouse, anyone can. Yeah, of course you can. It's perfectly doable in Galaxies, keyboard and mouse. Reordered the game. No, I'm not getting VR. Not for just that one game. I need more apps. I need more killer apps before I go VR. We got to, me personally, I feel like most Star Wars games I give a go. I need to try them. So I'm still a fan of the franchise. And it was one of the things that I've been asking for a while in my head, is just good, something other than Battlefront, and they've done it with Fallen Order, a nice long single player game, and now they're doing a different genre with the flight sims. So it's like, oh yeah, they're starting to branch out. For a while there, it looked like they were just cancelling everything that wasn't a PvP shooter. It's only 1,000 meters away. We'll go on the bike. Ah, crash into some boxes. Star Trek games use VR. The bridge commanding one. Yeah, that looks really good. I mean, just for that fantasy fulfillment, I guess. I don't know how much longevity it has really. The only other thing other than Squadrons that I thought about is Elite Dangerous with the VR, and maybe. And Half-Life Alyx looks good, but I'm not a huge Half-Life fan, so it's not a killer app for me. But the VR implementation looks about the best of anything so far, in terms of it being just a solid single-player game. The Bridge Commander thing, again, it's kind of halfway between a full game and an experience. I'm not sure if it's meaty enough. Oh, all these little consoles here. Astromechs, ship chassis. Y-Wing. Doesn't really matter what the quality at this low level, I don't think. 1519. 15195. Let's go for that one. And does this person have any guns? It seems like they have all sorts of things. Ship parts, ship weapons. What weapons do you have available on your vendor, sir? A Mark 1 thing, right? Okay, we might be able to get what we need here. Ship component. Weapon. Oh, nice. It's not quite as good as the other one, but to save me running around. I don't know how many guns the Y-Wing has. I'm guessing just the one, but I'll buy 2 blasters just in case. We need a capacitor. I think this person has arranged it so that each one has different things, but what's the difference between accessories and parts? I think parts is probably components. Capacitor. Thank God people are doing this in the game. Get all the gear really easily. Shield? Sorry, let's work down. Booster. Probably pick one up just from flying around, right? But no boosters? Engine? Reactor. And shield. That's pretty much it. That'll do. Thank you. And what was the thing that they were missing? Was it booster? There were no boosters, right? Refresh. Boosters. Yeah, no boosters. It's a shame. Have you put them here? Ship component boosters. Alright. We'll leave it there for now. One gun turret. I'm not sure. We'll see in a sec. I miss LucasArts as well. The variety of games. The halcyon days of like Droid Factory and what was that name of the one where it was a load of pit droids and you had to just work out the factory and produce items. Really odd stuff. It would just not get made now. Everything Star Wars seems to need to be like super AAA. Although Squadrons is not like $60, is it? It's is it 30? All right, let's. We're gonna go and get this travel. Where is a ship chassis dealer? I know there's one in Coronet. Most major starports, isn't it? Hello, Werner. Welcome to the chat. Turn this into a ship for me, please. This is a weird sort of system that I don't know is. I think it's a holdover from the earlier part of the game. Why do they have to assemble the ship chassis for you? I think it's a nod to just some sort of sense of realism. I don't know. It's odd. Generate ship. Main reactor, engine, shield, front armor, 160. We'll take the armor off the other one. One weapon. Is that the turret? Yeah, it is the turret. I don't think we can use the turret weapon without a second player. Manage. front armor, let's unload. Unload. Might even get rid of everything here. And just deed the ship. Because there's no point in having it. Boom, boom, boom. Plug in the armor. Front armor. You know that drop there from the... It's even crapper than the default armor that you get with ships. I like this song. I like this person's voice. It's a lovely voice. Deed ship. You cannot redeed a starter ship. I don't really want it sitting in my inventory. I want to get rid of it. Destroy. Goodbye, sick fighter. Prototype, prototype, prototype. They're sometimes useful, like the prototype things, if you start off on a different squadron, so I'm not going to necessarily get rid of them. But that's crap, that engine. That reactor is garbage as well. Keep all our prototype stuff, so if I start another ship, I can just plug into it. Alright, Jedi Power Battles. I was playing it just the other day, Tyre. It was good. It was a good blast from the past. Plo Koon with his yellow lightsaber. Before he had a blue one in the Clone Wars, which I didn't think was as good. What are you singing about with your heavenly voice? Ah, is there a modding community, Jens? Alright. Boom, 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 boom. That's good. Did hear about a guy. He's got a YouTube channel remaking Star Wars Galaxies in the Unreal Engine. It's I think it's more of just a fun project to look and see what might be. I don't know how viable it is in reality. Not very without a huge team, but very interesting to look at, because he has modelled some quite a, you know, some of the cities and stuff. I heard, Ripley, that the main thing was that the only thing that they'd used from Battlefront was the AI, some of the AI algorithms from that game, but they were trying to like distance it from the space side of Battlefront, but they've obviously used some stuff. So I guess that with AI they just mean the AI ships that are kind of swarming to give you the sense of a big battle, which I guess is a time-saving measure, because they don't need to be amazing, do they? It's because it's mostly PvP, but just plug in the AI and have those ships flying around, which makes sense, I guess. Target location is 1,000 meters away. I do like the Y-Wing. I always liked it as a kid. Like, you have the main ships, like the hero ships, like is the X-Wing really from the first movie, but I always liked the kind of tier 2 ships, the the background ships, and the Y-Wing was always a bit like that for me. I want to be a bit different and fly something different. We've not had any boosters drop, which is very unusual. Very unusual. This is a duty mission, so shouldn't take long to get another skill level. X-Wing Alliance is one that I never played. I miss LucasArts, not just for the Star Wars games, you know, just their RPGs and the era of the point and clicks. I loved Monkey Island when it first came out, and Day of the Tentacle and all that stuff. They were really innovative at one time. People mentioning these games. I was playing Masters of Terrascasi just the other day. I should do some streams of that. It was very hard. I just about figured it out after like a couple of hours, but it was still tough. And fighting games, having to learn all the moves and stuff. Did pretty well with the Gamorrean Guard and Princess Leia. Great game. I just thought, you know, oh, it's kind of weird, quirky game. I fancy having a go at it. It might be fun to put it on the channel just as a weird, like, curiosity. But I was just conscious of the fact that I need to spend some time playing this, because people don't want to watch someone just being absolutely crap. You've got to be a little bit good. Not amazing, but you know, I couldn't get to the stage where I could beat it with any of the characters, which was my kind of point at which I thought, like, right, I need to get to that point before I do a video or anything. Imperials are sending a highly trained TIE combat trainer after you. Stand by. Wow. They want blood. So I wonder what all that, you know, skipped frames and stuff was earlier. It just cleared up eventually. But it kind of worries me. It's like a puzzle that has solved itself. I like to know what the problem was. Like I say, my download was maxed. The upload speed was fine. I'm streaming something in the background, but no one else is on computers in the house. I'm streaming the music, but that didn't seem to make any difference. I think it might have been YouTube. I think it might have been YouTube's ingest server, and nothing to do with anything here. Or something to do with Streamlabs, maybe? Hold on, let me just check levels here. Space. Right, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next level. Wow! Going up levels so fast. Astromech. We should go and get that stuff, right? Or should I max out my XP? Let's max out the XP, because I don't think I'm maxed yet. 18,500. Let's see what we can get. We should get back to Jedi Academy. I stopped mainly because of the number of people who were watching the videos was very low, so I wasn't sure if there was really demand for it. I could always go back to it. In the actual playing of the game, I was enjoying it. Yeah, I was enjoying it. It was mainly to do with the interest on YouTube with that one. So I'm always experimenting, seeing what people want to watch and stuff. Yeah. That's another person I've been watching, Zypho, who plays old... I don't... You know, I watch a lot of modern channels, but I'm enjoying the retro channels at the minute. And I think because I'm just discovering them, they're on my mind. But Zypho is another one, plays old Amstrad CPC 464 games, which is a kind of an obscure British microcomputer, and not one of the main ones, like Spectrum and Commodore is more seems to be more popular, but he streams a lot of Amstrad stuff, which is the computer that I had when I was growing up, so I like watch him for a blast from the past. Z X Y P H O E Zypho. Watching people like that is what makes me realize, you know, I should do more streaming, because it's just literally hanging out with people online and playing the games that you enjoy, and that's, you know, it's such a thing that you can do at any time. You don't have to like put a load of time into crafting a video. You can do it off the cuff, so I'm going to try and do more of it, I think. Gives me inspiration to try stuff, because all that guy's doing is just playing his favorite games on stream and chatting to people. I think, oh, that's what I can do. I can do that. At the minute, it's all Star Wars Galaxies, but I am going to do Squadrons. Bang. I'm not sure whether to do it on Twitch or on YouTube, though. Question. I'm all set up to do Twitch. I'm an affiliate on Twitch. I really want to get back to that, but you have to, on Twitch, you have to stream all the time. You know, like, it demands that. So, yeah, feel a little bit pressured to do it. I don't like that pressure. Got a really itchy ear. No spiders in here, but an itchy ear. Let's check I'm not wasting time here after this wave. See how much XP we've got. This is the annoying thing. I love this. I love the system of components. It's very complicated, and all the reverse engineering. The fact that you could craft it and have a business crafting Starship components is all amazing. But in terms of just purely the leveling, it's really annoying that you have to stop every now and again and go shopping. Oh, all right. We're still getting XP, so we should just keep getting XP. Keep grabbing experience. SWG. What's the best way to play this? Emu? If you go to Star Wars Galaxies Legends website, StarWarsGalaxiesLegends.com, and click on Get Started, they have a really in-depth way of getting into this particular server. And if you want to go for other ones, you just need the name of the server, and most of them have websites and instructions for getting into the games. Like the Star Wars Galaxies Emu site's been up for years and years, and they have a tutorial on how to get started. See if we can kill this guy outright. There we go. Blam, 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 blam. The good thing about the Y-Wing, which I forget, is kind of, it does have that, it's almost like a TIE fighter in it, that it has a really narrow, what would you call it? Shooty field? Focus fire? 4,000. We're still getting XP, guys. Still getting XP. Oh, you updated Ladante. Thank you. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Ekim, have any new playable ships been added to 2009? Yes. Yes, there are a few on Legends. Oh, but what are they, guys? I'm familiar with the main ones. They've added some ships, haven't they? Some spaceships, I think. I don't know offhand what they are, though. Hello, Blagasaur. Found you while looking to scratch my Star Wars Galaxies itch. Has there been any content updates that would affect your getting started going from a year ago? Not really. There have been content updates to the later game. It's mostly end game, high level stuff that they're updating. So you should be okay. I'm going to have a look in a... Oh, welcome for the... thank you for the subscription. Yeah, late game stuff mainly. I want to know what those extra ships are. It may be that they're just the late game ships from the final update to the game. Like the Havoc, is it called the Havoc fighter? That's a long flat manta ray looking thing. But I think that might have been in the live game. So maybe that's not Legends. Next time I go and look at ship chassis, we'll have a look and see if there's anything. Ripley, thank you for the subscription. Destroy the TIE. Which navigation? Ah! We're still fighting these tier 1s. Space. When do we stop getting experience, for goodness sake? I want to cap the experience before I go and get any more ship tiers. The good thing about being a rebel is they have that awesome refueling command in space. So like, I think it was you, Jens, who was saying the other night, you know, and for that reason it's the only kind of faction that I use missiles with, because you can just keep refueling your missiles. The others is just a pain. Reloading, I should say. It's like in a movie. Stay on target. They're too close. Stay on target. Loosen up. Boom. All right, all waves eliminated. Boom, 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 boom. Would like to fly the Havoc. Yes, I think it's very expensive, or you have to grind Galactic Civil War points to get the chassis. Never played Galaxies. Been playing... Oh, Tor. Yeah. It's a different, very different game. More open. But, yeah, I mean, it's more sandboxy. I played Tor for a long time and enjoyed that, and more focused quest combat and stuff. Should I go in? I'm reluctant to go and get stuff. Let's talk to you guys. In 6 Style 3 Legend exclusive? Possibly, maybe there's some of those styles that are exclusive to Legends. Good point, Chase. Rebel Pilot, really good. Do Imps have something comparable? I don't think so. They have some weird ones like the Nova explosion in a nebula and TIE Fighter bombing runs. But it doesn't seem as good as the refueling and reloading to me. Giant RP sandbox, yeah, exactly, Ekim. Funding a cath through solely space combat is feasible. Not really, Blagasaur, unless you are really into the reverse engineering and you can sell the components. Well, maybe. Never say never, but it seems to be selling components that reverse engineers need, or getting into reverse engineering yourself, which is the moneymaker for space. You get three 3 character slots, Ripley, so you can do both. Yeah, a Lambda Shuttle. I didn't know that, DW, but I remember a post they would do. Someone was working on a model for Darth. Oh, what's his name? Sidious? No, not Sidious. Dooku. Dooku's sail ship. I don't know whether that'll ever get in the game. Maybe that's what I'm getting confused with, because I've seen screenshots of stuff that they're going to add, but I'm not sure if it's been added yet. I just did a big fart, which none of you heard because I muted the microphone. How's that for professionalism, eh? What do you think to that? None of the people in the chat heard me fart. It was a secret between me and Star Wars Galaxies. Until I told them that it had happened. Now it's not a secret and no more. Hold on. I'm gonna have a look at the hammer wheel in a second. Look at the pilot's wheel. Let's have a look at all the ships for Rebel. Ugh. Oh, come on, I hit it several times there. I can't believe I didn't know about that hyperspace home thing. Three character slots, that's not a lot at all. You only get 3 characters. On Legends you get 5. Alright. We are going to land. Yep, GT missions have ended because I've done everything I need to do. I've done my duty, I guess. From the modders. No, I think I'm not sure. I think it goes from the base game and then it loads down all the patches, the cumulative patches from the lifetime of the game. And then obviously there'll be other stuff coming in that was added for Legends specifically. But most, from memory, when it was loading up, it was mostly the patches. Alright, ship chassis. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to go through them all. A-Wing, B-Wing, the Black Sun Vigo, that is the gunship, the big gunship. Dune Lizard 1 and 2 styles. Havoc, Imperial YE gunship. Incom X4 gunship. 4 styles of Ixion. 4 styles of Kiraz. So Far So base game. Kimbagilla. Chassis, KSC 5 spray. MT Crate, Naboo Fighter, Rizzik 4 styles, Sick Force, Sick has high mass variants, and then the basic ones. TIE Advanced, TIE Aggressor, TIE Bomber, TIE Defender, TIE Fighter, TIE Fighter Heavy, Interceptor, Light Duty TIE Fighter, TIE Oppressor, TIE Stroke Interceptor, VT-49 Decimator, that's the Imperial like multi-person ship. X-Wing, Y-Wing Long Probe, Y-Wing Chassis, that's the basic Y-Wing. Nova Courier Chassis, is that the big Rebel gunship, or is that the other one? YT-1300 and the Z-95, and there's also the YT-2400 Dasher Endar's ship, but I can't see that. Where's the YT? It might be because it's not a ship deed. I think it comes as a ship that's ready to be used. Sort of already prepared for space, so it appears in a different section of the bazaar, from what I remember. Already got that. Still no boosters, guys. That is weird. Usually my inventory is overflowing with junky boosters. Field of view was at the lowest point, Lemon Drops. Oh, I have mine pretty high out now. What is it? Terrain? Field of view, yeah, it's pretty much up at the top. I'll probably end up migrating to like at the top, but it just gets crazily, it's already elongated crazy. Look how close that is. I couldn't play at that. It's got to be about there for me. Atmospheric flight for the jump pack. I do think the jump packs look a little bit silly, to be honest. I have no desire to get one just because of the way they look. What sort of training module? This module. Survival tactics. Another training module. Yes, we've got the droid interface skills. I'm not going to worry about droid commands until I get to maybe even tier 3. You get it, Metalhead. What do I do? Splendid. Please convey my admiration to the Alliance pilots on Dantooine. You will find Brother Vroval in the abandoned rebel base in the northwest. You need to be a full member of the Alliance faction to be allowed entrance to the secret base. Okay, so we're going to Dantooine? A rebel base on Dantooine. Hello there. It's good to see you, although I believe you're supposed to be on a planet Dantooine. Yeah. Where? Planet Dantooine. Other rebel. Abandoned rebel base. Go and find it. So I got, for that particular thing there, level 2 astromech droids. These droid programs and stuff at this level, I find I never need them. Even at level 2, I never really need them. Tier 2. So I'm not going to run around buying stuff until higher tiers. Let's go to Dantooine. He's abandoned rebel base in the northwest, did he say? Oh, I can't go there, that's Imperial. Hello, bunch of bananas. Oh, the Nova Courier. Okay, so that's what my friend had, I think, when we were doing the Avatar platform back in the day. I remember charging into the platform on one of those courier ships. Is anyone familiar with abandoned rebel base? That must be it, right? See if we can find a shuttle nearby. Dantooine. Wow, there's nothing out there. Am I right? Is that where I need to go for Vortex Squadron? We'll go to Cliffside. That's the closest. The trainer all the way out there. That is very unusual. Hello, Lucky Luke. What? I don't know what you're on about, Jens. Turning on the commas? There's counting decimal places on bazaar prices. I have no idea what you mean. Can you explain it in... Imagine you're talking to like a challenged 5-year-old. We are now conducting an extensive search of the surrounding area, Ekin. Add to my clustered... I don't have too many waypoints with deck. It's not got too crazy yet. What's that waypoint to? What is that pointing to? A place just out in the middle of nowhere. Can get rid of that one. We're heading straight towards it. I'll make a waypoint when we get there. There's a setting for currency to show with commas, periods or spaces if you don't like looking at the plain number. Well, I mean, it's never been a problem, so why would I change it? Just because it's the setting you use doesn't mean it's the setting I use. How'd you like that? I'm my own person. Don't like commas. Never liked them. Little marks on the page. Comma, comma, comma. Don't want them. Don't need them. Don't want them. I am joking, of course. Do you have any Imperial tunes? I do, Mike. I have an Imperial Stormtrooper who's flying around in a bomber. He's still an DV. It's a box to check for turning on commas delineation in game options. So when you're on a bazaar, you don't just see a price. Okie dokie. Yeah, thank you, Jens. I appreciate it, dude. That looks like it. That's the abandoned rebel base. So I have to come here every time I want to do a Vortex Squadron mission. Maybe I can get access to the abandoned rebel base and not have to travel. I'm on leave at the minute. So as far as these guys know, I'm just some dude on his jet bike. What's the name of the dude I need to meet? Congratulations, you have successfully Brother Vroval. Target Vroval. Vroval? Nah. Target brother. Brother Ezekiel. They're all in here. So, what are they, monks or something? They're all brothers? Brother Roval. Ah, interesting. You are Deck, the new pilot? Good. Could have come at a better time. We are a part of Rebel Alliance. We have several missions that require, but first I would like to see how well you can work with us. Alright. And I must ask you to... Oh no, sorry. Vortex. I'm not surprised I will go in more detail, but we need to know how well you work. Yes, I'm ready. Don't salute me. The Imperial presence has increased around here lately, so we're pretending to be a scientific expedition. Okay. Some freighters requiring escorts. I'll help you with the escort tasks. Oh no, let me get rid of that. Can I want destroy missions. Get rid of that. End duty. Give me destroy missions, please. They're a lot quicker. Hijacking Imperial ships. I have a quick things I need to fix. Dogfight. Where are these guys? Yeah, that sounds good. Attack Imperial patrols. Thanks, Jens. I've indoctrinated everyone to call me a rebel gamer, which it strikes me as funny because I'm not. Right. I'm off to shoot him. Is there any way to launch from here? I feel like there should be a way to launch into space from here. I'm gonna look around for a starship terminal. I'm okay for now, Lucky Luke. We've got double XP and I have a master bonus running, so it's already super fast. Launch from around the back, JJ. Thank you. Thank you, Wookie dude. Ship terminal, we're off. Select on ship. Oh no, Chase. It just seems really like crazy that there wouldn't be one there. Shouldn't take long. This will be so fast. We'll blast through tier 2 really quick. Go down to absolutely standstill. The long probe is two weapons, right? So I'll go and grab that because that will up our DPS. Is there any way to... Does anyone know if there's a way to land on the abandoned rebel base? Oh, blimey. Stop in the middle of a gunfight to shoot this guy. Makes sense. Oh, you're too fast for me. Bam, bam, blam, blam, blam. We're there already. We're at the long probe. Let's go and get it. Didn't even have to fly. We're right there next to the ship, next to the starport. Land on Dantooine. I have business on Dantooine. It's none of your business. The aggro outpost. Clear me for landing. In canon, they don't have shields, do they? They have shields in this game, but not in Star Wars Galaxy Squadrons, apparently. I'm very interested to see a bit of asymmetrical gameplay going on there. Apparently, the Imperial ships are going to be more nimble. I forgot to create a waypoint. Under Imperial control. Does make sense. A-wings are great. Have to really manage those components though to get them working properly. Ah, thanks Lands of Loss. We'll try and do those series of missions. It's similar to the Naboo, right? To get to the Emperor's Retreat. And there'll be good XP as well. It just depends what level they are. Whether we can do them yet. But it seems like all these guys, once you're here, like all these different brothers of the Vortex Squadron, they're all in that base. So if we can cut down on the travel time, that will be handy. stopped by an invisible wall. Just head in the general direction. Someone remind me to drop a waypoint this time? Or I can just remember, rather than burdening you guys with my rubbishness. Yes, you can get a Falcon mic. Your YT1300, I think it is. It's very cool. It's a multiplayer ship, so you get in it with two of your buddies on the cannons, and you pilot. Good fun. The only problem is, if you're flying it on your own, you don't have anyone to shoot the turrets. So it's canon, but it's a little bit frustrating in that respect. You can still fly around. You just can't shoot anything. I suppose I was piloting with someone the other day who was flying around in one of those ships, and they would fly into the middle of a cloud of low-level enemies, get out of the cockpit, and then run to a turret and shoot the turret themselves. But if you've got some friends who you game with regularly, it's a good one, and it's good for high-level stuff. They're really tough shields when you get they have these special components for multiplayer ships that are badass. Really big shields and stuff. One of those things, I don't know, like that's the equivalent for the rebels of the ATST, because at one point in Galaxies there was nothing that was really equivalent, so as the rebels you're always kind of outmanned by anyone with an ATST, but now you can get those things that are like the rebel version. Evens things up a little bit. I think that's a good choice, to be honest. You know, I like things to be like the movies, but you have to make some concessions to it being a game, and it always seemed a little bit unfair to me that the rebels didn't have something to fight, like one of those faction pets. It's a game at the end of the day, and it needs, particularly when it comes to PvP, it's very frustrating in games when things are unbalanced in terms of PvP. Have that sort of sense of I'm on the disadvantaged faction, I'm gonna fight. Yeah, okay, but let's all start on the same playing field, and then it's more fun for everyone, isn't it? Brother Vroval, could you teach me the ways of piloting better ships, please? Can you do that? Yes, I'm ready. Next tier of rebels. Multi-role craft. Yes. Yeah, there's some kind of monk tribe. There you are. Just in time. This is. I want to know a little bit about what Vortex Squadron is, because I've never done it before. We have learned that the Empire is starting a new research project. It is of particular interest. A rebel officer on lock has helped us to send a pilot to help retrieve more information. What? Okay. What? You promised to tell me what the Vortex is about. There's no time. I will give you answers soon, but for now your presence is needed in the lock system. Alright. Alright. Where do I go? Rebel operative named Finn Darktrin, stationed at lock. He will rendezvous with you. Information He's carrying a scientist. He's working on this project. We need to capture the scientist and interrogate him. Consider it done. But first we'll go and get the long probe. Go and get the long probe. It's New Tyler's still on the map. I haven't logged into it for ages. Is it on Dantooine? Have a look. Cities. Can't see a New Tyler's. Go to the pirate outpost and just do a vendor search. We want to get that long probe. Does the the gunship for the neutral have the forward guns? What's the gunship for the neutral again? Nova Korea? Ship components, ship chassis, Y-wing, long probe. What, 172886? 172886. That's better. That's pretty good. The lowest one on the vendor is pretty good value. We'll grab that. It's on Tatooine. How you recommend gearing a character that use the level boost? Oh my goodness. If you look on my channel, there's a video all about endgame gear, which should talk you through what is considered good. Manage, travel to Tatooine. I bet it's outside Mos Eisley. It usually is. Vigo, yeah. Oh, it's miles away from Tat. That's unusual. It's in Ossus Levu. Levu, it sounds French. Maybe a French guild? Is that a new guild? I don't remember seeing that before. New city has popped up there. It's popped up on the map for me, but that probably encompasses 6 months worth of grinding and organisation for the guild responsible. Do you think you'll work on the collection chase? Ultimately get the Vigo? Or just buy it? Arc 170 is a good ship. I like the look of it, and it's maneuverable. I think it's just it doesn't have hugely high mass. So to do a little bit of saving on components and things. The more packing into the ships you have to do, the more expensive it gets, because you know you need the really good components but with the lowest mass possible, so that always can get expensive to me. I think I spent so much money on that A-wing trying to get it to be good. So I don't think I'll be going I've still got my A-wing with deck, but I don't know. I think I want the advanced X-wing, which have I got it? I think I've got it. It's in my It's at home. I'll go and check in a second if I've got the advanced A-wing. Advanced X-wing, sorry. Is this one of the new Imperial? This is a new thing for Legends, I think. Is this the new Imperial house? I think it is. Guild Hall, new Imperial Guild Hall, I think. It looks great. Lots of space inside to create a nice diorama. Glory to the Emperor, indeed. None of them know that I am a rebel scum. Long probe. Oh, there's the Vigo. Has anyone got 50 million to spare? We could grab that. Buy it. Buy the long probe. Does anyone want a Y-wing? So I'm going to be getting rid of mine in a second. I'll just go home and see if I've got what I've got in terms of ships for deck to use. Should still have the X-wing advanced. Oh, I might have sold it. I might have sold it. Yeah, it's crazy, that collection. There are loads of Ewoks on Endor for sure, and lots of quests to do with them. The Gorax is there as well, from if you're familiar with the Ewok movies. And the Gorax matriarch, which is huge. That's a Legends World boss that you can trigger. I have to have a look at the Rebel one. I've not been inside the Rebel one, just seen the outsides of it. Used to flying around here with Grist and always getting shot by... There's always loads of rebels around here, so when I come home with Grist, he always has to wait outside for 2 minutes. There's a lockout timer so that if you've been in PvP combat, or no, you've had any kind of factional combat, you can't run inside buildings. It's to stop people griefing. What have I got? So I've got Eta Axis, Dune Lizard, Kiraz, Kimagilla. Yeah, I must have sold my... I've got the Vaxi still. I must have sold the Advanced X-Wing. We'll have to get it again somehow, or just buy it from somewhere. Really, I've just got that A-Wing, which was what I was using once I'd got to Master. Because I switched deck up, you know, I know I should have just kept the A-Wing and gone through these pilot missions, but at one point I was deciding that deck was going to be a neutral. He changed from rebel to neutral, so I got rid of my pilot squadron and started working on neutral, and now I've decided no, I want to go rebel with him again. I'm always changing up like what my guys are doing. I think I'm gradually settling into what it needs to be now. It's taken some time. Still spawned the Gorax from that stream we did. Oh, nice. I should do that at some point just to have a look at it. Destroy. Oh, let's generate this Y-wing long probe. And travel to... can do it in Mos Eisley. Try to avoid moss. Why am I buying a ticket? Don't need that. Destroy. Select travel to Mos Eisley. Is anyone a fan of Lego? I was looking at the Mos Eisley. They've just released a Mos Eisley Cantina. I think it costs £400. This Lego Collector's Edition Mos Eisley Cantina. It looks amazing. I would love it if I had money and space. I would love to get those expensive Lego kits and stuff. Create a version of Mos Eisley. I was just looking at it and salivating, thinking, if only. Chassis broken. Could you prepare this ship for me, please? Make it ready for me to use. Thank you. Congratulations, happy flying. I will have fun flying this. It's weird to get a multi-person ship so early on in the level progression, isn't it, for a... that's right there. Then generate ship. Let's swap components. Weapon, and that's it. Right, so we stop there and then go to long probe, manage reactor, engine, Evilace. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. I'm a step closer to getting the cantina. If I ever get it, I'll put that towards doing a YouTube video to show it you guys. That's very generous. Thank you. Blowing me away with the super chats, you guys. Insane. Load. Load that. Prototype weapon. Let's... No, I don't want the prototype weapon. Unload. Didn't I buy 2 blasters? Did I leave it in there? The other one in there? Right, it's still loaded. Right, hold on. That's it. Weapon. There we go. Would you ever take viewers into a multi-ship? Not yet. Yeah, we've done that. There's some videos. If you want to see our run at an Imperial Star Destroyer, look in the is it in the VODs playlist? There's a good load of footage from us flying around in the YT 2400. It's good fun. Hold on, I just quick bio break, and I'll just get a drink as well. Swap Coca-Cola for Pepsi. Gone to the dark side. All right. Now we're starting to get all the junk. See if any of this junk is better than what I've got in my long probe at the minute. I doubt it. Crafted stuff seems to be the best for leveling. And you out level stuff so quickly, it's like so capacitor. Oh, I didn't even load in the capacitor. So is that my crafted one? Yeah, that's my level 2 crafted one. Good job I didn't destroy that. Still no booster. Still no booster. Sure, it's that's. I did say I was going to keep my prototypes. I should have put those in my... Put the prototype weapons there. I'm just going to destroy this stuff. It's not worth keeping it. I could... Yeah. I know I can sell it to the vendor, but I don't need the money anymore. It's just a faff. Stack Sienna Fleet Systems. I'll just go and dump this home, and then we're moving on. Long probe, Y-wing, deed ship. Could put that, deposit that in our little bag of space stuff at home. Oh, Pepsi Max. I like the Pepsi Max, cherry Pepsi Max. Isaiah, hello, how are you doing? Recall using custom-made items give directions, like give you directions on using custom items, Ekin. I need more information, if that is what you're saying. We were playing a game the other day on stream where I would pick a word from Star Wars movies and you guys had to think what the line was. Do you want to play that game? I wrote down some more possibilities the other day. Quite like this channel. It's the upbeat channel. It all ends up being a bit EDM-y and quite similar some of the channels, but you know, there we go. Do it. All right, let's go for it. So I'm thinking, I'll think of a line and you guys have to give me, I'll think of a word and you guys have to give me the line from the movies. So it's one word. Which one should we go for? The word is force. The word is force. So you guys think of a line from the Star Wars movies where the word force is used, and I'll tell you what if it's the line I'm thinking of. Dum 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 dum. Dropping off items at home. So the thing about galaxies is it's always a little bit of a it is a sandbox, so you know you can't always fast travel exactly there. You have to go and put things in actual bags and places where you store stuff. So I'm going to put my long probe in there, so if any other characters need to do that, we've got a long probe. And then prototype stuff, I just think this is kind of handy sometimes. to have the prototype gear. Fighter flight suit, we can put that in our... I'll put that up to sell. If anyone drop off. This is my drop off thing where I put things to sell. And I noticed that I maybe didn't have armor there. Front armor. I do have prototype armor. There we go. Good try, Jens. It's not that one. Qui-Gon. Yeah, that's... I think they probably do mention the Force there, Mike, but you need to tell me the line. You have to quote the line. That's part of the game. That's a rule of the game. It's a test not just of look. I guess it's a test of just Star Wars fandom. How often? No, it's a test of how much time you've wasted watching the movies. Right. Where should we go? I must have watched the movies every weekend for like years when I was, say, 12, something like that. Travel to yeah, we're going there. All right. Well, if you pull up a script of the movies, you could read through the scripts. Do a little text search for the word Force, but that's not really in the spirit of the game. But if you're an achiever and you want to win, sorry, Ekim, I missed your message there. You can craft items and give them names. Some players would name items port gun and place it next to the port gun ladder on your POB shop. So, yes, you can craft items. You can craft all the components in a ship, for instance, and you can give them names. And that particular example, I'm not sure why you would call it a port gun, because pretty much you can put the guns anywhere on a POB ship as long as the stats are good. That's all. So you can put it on the port or the aft or the wherever. So it's not quite as granular as that. You'll see items named POB ship weapon, but not quite that specific. Hope that helps. Oh, nice try, Ripley. The Force is strong in my family. I have it. My father has it. My sister has it. Wink, wink, eh? Wink, 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 wink. What do you think that means, eh? But you're not right, Ripley. Sorry. Keep trying, guys. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Good shot, Cole. It's not that. Launch ship. Shall we launch and then go? Let's go straight to lock and then launch from Nim's stronghold. I mean, the Force has said an awful lot, so it might take a good number of tries. This one, I was really thinking about it the other day. What's a word that is used really often in Star Wars? So there'll be lots of lines. These were just cheap items, like a piece of house decor, and name them to be used as like street signs almost. Yeah, I mean, people, there'll be a default description of things, what they are on the bazaar, and then people can name them whatever they want. So there'll be a street lamp schematic, and it will probably be described as that, but then the crafter can add their own descriptor on top of that. If they feel, they want to give it a specific function. But it doesn't change the base item. It's just what the individual crafter chooses to call their item. So I could create a wearable backpack with my tailor, and it would be a wearable backpack, but I could call it I don't know, a bag of quantum power. I could call it whatever I want, but it's still a wearable backpack. That's good. It's automatically loaded them into our right weapon groups, so we can do twice as much damage now. We're just looking for some of these ships to drop boosters. Deck is actually his class. He's a rebel, but his class on the ground is musician. He's my buffer. He buffs all the other characters, so he has no combat skills at the minute. He is a max level combat character though. He was a spy and then an officer. So if I do switch back to a combat class, he will be level 90. But for right now, I just like the idea that he's the musician. He's the rebel musician from the pipes everyone into battle, and he's just happens to be a badass pilot. Well, he will be eventually. Star Wars Galaxy's Legends is making their own Bespin. Yes, it is. Partially from unreleased expansion. No, it's all completely built from the ground up. It was never unreleased. It's all Legends. The Legends team. Was it DV's quote? What was DV's quote? I missed it. Rebel walkers were the pre-ATST walkers the clones used during the Clone Wars. That sounds right, Ursaring. No viewers looking forward to Squadrons. How about you? Yeah, totally looking forward to Squadrons. Really looking forward to it. It's the 2nd of October. Some people in chat, we were discussing earlier whether or not we're going to pre-order it or not. I'm of the opinion I don't really want the pre-order gear, but no, each to their own. It's all cosmetic, so we don't have to worry about buying power at this stage. I hope EA has learnt its lesson from the Battlefield debacle, and the grind isn't too bad, you know, to go up levels and stuff. I'm surprised it's not a full price release. I imagine the campaign is not huge, because I think is it $40, like $29.99. I think it's in the UK it's $29.99. That's kind of nice. This full space game without having to pay through the nose. But they might nickel and dime us. That's the problem with the cosmetics. Escort Fin Doctrine. It's like a thing. Just in gaming now, you have to be aware of that. Oh, it's not. It's another Han Solo wannabe. Chestnut Charlie must be hungry by now. I have thought about it. Someone was asking that very thing, Mr. Sauvignon, just the other day, and my opinion is at the minute, I did so much of it, so many playthroughs that I kind of did everything I wanted to do in the game. But if there's a really good mod that comes out that captures my attention, quite possibly, you know, I enjoyed doing those videos on the channel. So yeah, and if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, woohoo, we'll all be back in the Elder Scrolls universe. Let's be real, EA flop was Anthem, yeah. I was really looking forward to the game, and I did like the way the suits controlled and everything, but it was just, there was just not enough variety in the gameplay and stuff to do. It just got boring very quick. You get to the end game, and it was so lackluster, you know, the base, when you go back to the home base and you talk to people, it's literally like just these banal, boring conversations with NPCs who just stand there waiting for a bit of dialogue. It was like, God, this sucks. But I actually liked the fighting. It was very enjoyable. Look at that rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom. Come here, you little Corsair Raider in your X-Wing. Mission successful. That can't be it. Kidnap the Imperial scientist. Possible location. Inspect the Imperial shuttle. Alright. We're getting on. I hope you enjoyed watching the videos. Anyway, which Skyrim videos were you watching? I did so many different types of... I did a permadeath one, and I did a silly Khajiit one where I did a stupid voice. I think you've got it, Jens. I think you've got it, Jens. So the line is, the Force is an energy field. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together. Which is the line I think you're referring to, right? I would love to see fans take over Anthem like Star Wars Galaxies and give it life it should have. Yeah, maybe. I think with it being EA, it's very doubtful. Are they even trying? Are they still holding out to kind of one day maybe update it and make it a success? Imperial Lander Shuttle. So do I have to inspect this one? Oh, so DV got it. Well done, DV. DV wins. Ships have entered the area, closing to attack. Not for long. It's pretty good sustained fire. But such a low level ship. Yeah, he's probably away from keyboard. That's cool. Need to think of some more. Is that it? I think maybe that's it. Let's go to the... I'm gonna go to Dantooine and see if we can trigger those missions to land on the rebel base. The abandoned rebel base, and that will cut down some travel time and stuff. Did I get any boosters there? I did not get any boosters. Still got that old Catan armor. Just built. His armor is crap. So I'm a few months back running the fort things. Yeah, it's limping along. They occasionally put out a thing where we've got plans for the future, but I don't think it's going to be a thing now. It missed its shot. It missed its window. This. Never mind. I don't like to see any games like that have so much promise fail. You know, because I think that could have been a really good game. From the development, it seems like it had lots of issues, and it suffered from a kind of a lack of direction from the design team. There was a lot written about it in, was it Kotaku? Did an expose of sorts on kind of lack of focus, and a lot of the elements kind of coalesced in the last 6 months of the game. So it was, even though it had been being developed for like, was it something like 5 or 6 years? Really, what the game was as it released was kind of all rushed in the last 6 to 12 months, which it just felt rushed. It just felt like it hadn't been fleshed out. Who's someone breathing into the microphone? That always scares me a little bit. Let's go inside the cockpit and pretend we're in a Star Wars movie. Where's my Coca-Cola? I don't have a cup holder in this one. It's a shame. I mean, it's an old-fashioned sort of beta ship, isn't it? The Y-Wing, cobbled together. It's no longer new. It's like an old banger from the 90s that someone has just repaired and repaired and repaired again in the garage. All right, Mike, thanks for stopping by. It was nice to chat. I feel like maybe what I should do is wait until I get to, if it's anything like the Naboo missions, we are going to get like tier 4 and 5 weapons in a minute, so maybe I should wait to do these missions until I've got until I do another weapon upgrade. I'm looking for work. A mercenary contracts. I would like to make the pickups. I will escort your freighters. So we could do some stuff for the mission. I wish I knew exactly. Looking for special landing permission. I was wondering if you were going to ask me about that. I'm willing to help you. Alright, we'll do that at the next tier. So I don't get into the middle of a bunch of missions that I can't complete. This should be hand in the mission, then we get another duty mission, then we go up a level, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Another trip. I keep forgetting. At some point I'll remember to drop a waypoint to this place. What is wrong with me? Points of interest, there you go. Can I create one? I thought you couldn't do it, but maybe I can. If I do that, activate waypoint, but then it doesn't persist. I need to create my own little waypoint down there. Bad lip reading Star Wars music videos. No, I haven't read that. Haven't watched that. Sorry. Thank you, Ekim. I will remember it this time. I remember grinding on Dantooine. This was my favourite place to grind Jedi XP. This planet and Yavin. No, I didn't grind Jedi XP here. I grinded just creature stuff, like killing creatures for hides, and then Yavin was where I used to go to grind Jedi in secret, when you could get hunted by bounty hunters. They'd do it in the wilderness. But this was a good one. I used to listen to podcasts, Star Wars podcasts, while I was getting creature hides and meat. weirdly, that was one of the things that I wanted to do the most when I started getting into Legends, was just come to Dantooine and grind creatures, because that's what I remembered. One of the things I remembered most fondly. I'm a little bit of a fan of grindy games. Don't let any developers hear that. I feel like I'm good at doing repetitive tasks. You give me a repetitive job to do, I'm pretty good at that. Nothing too challenging, just have to do it over and over and over again. I can do that, it's fine. As long as I can listen to a podcast. Oh. You know, the thing that is taking the longest when we've got this huge XP boost is just the traveling back and forth and the hard stops to do these story missions. But if they just give me duty missions forever, I could just shoot up levels with the XP boost that's going on. Yoda singing about his stick. That sounds good. Do I just type in bad lip reading music? Make a note. It sounds cool. I used to watch the Next Generation ones where they were always talking about, I mean, they're like 10 years old now, but there were loads of TNG ones. Thank you. So what happens now? Though it was a setup, it had some truth to it. We might have found second source for which to retrieve the information. So when do I take off? What duties are available? They're studying data, so all right. Dogfighting. Dogfighting, and then we're shopping again. Shopping for components again. The ones that I watched, they were always talking, they always, something about the way the voice, the way the lips formed. They came up with this, a particular word that was used over and over again. So apple juice. So I don't know. A lot of words must form that sort of mouth shape. They were always asking for apple juice. Thing is, when you tell people about that, it's not funny, is it? It's only funny in the watching of it. You've got to watch it for it to be funny. It's not the kind of joke that you can retell and make people laugh. It is funny. I love the way that gun feels, actually. Rapid fire. Such focused fire as well. Ah! Down we go. Oh, come on. Got 0% armor. One more hit. We must be close to the Mandalorian now, right? Is it the end of this month? I've got the 29th in my head for some reason. All waves eliminated. Well, these spawning right in the middle of the space station? This is weird. Hey, Coyote. Oh, they still make narrative sense. That's interesting. Yeah, the stuff with the lip reading, it can get literally, it's just nonsense, right? I do like it when they try and make a narrative that makes sense. This is just interesting, flying in and out of the... Let's try and get behind him. We can get him to fly into the side of the station. Yeah. That's it. A little bit further away. Better. We need a wide field of fire. We shoot you to shit. Ah! I hope no one's looking out. They must be getting readouts in the station. Someone shooting the shields. Who the hell is that? Well, you've got TIE fighters all around. I'm just trying to help you. Ugh. Dantooine. They're on Dantooine. You see, Lord Vader, she can be reasonable. Continue with the operation. You may fire when ready. What? Dantooine is too remote to make an effective demonstration. Don't worry. We will deal with your rebel friends soon enough. No. And you call yourselves humans. That line's not in it. I think it's a deleted line. Ah. I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if thousands of voices cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I need to sit down. And a cup of tea. You want a cup of Java juice? No, I just need to sit down. For a moment. I'm Alec Guinness and I need to sit down. My god, this is fast. Nearly ready for a level up. One more guy. Hi, London. Or do I call you Allison? London Allison. Just hit Alliance Ace. Well done. Congrats. Just working on that with this guy with the Vortex Squadron. So this is interesting because I've never done this particular squadron, Rebel Squadron, before. And I'm interested to find out what their deal is. They're hanging out at the abandoned Rebel base on Dantooine. They keep talking about a vortex. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. Some kind of vortex needs dealing with. I'm your man. I'm your man. See, I need more space XP. We all need more space XP. Everyone needs space XP. We're going to get it. Mandalorian Season 2, 30th. Thank you, Jens. I'm excited. I'm excited. Be alone. We can watch The Mandalorian, play Squadrons. In between play Star Wars Galaxies. We're going to have a great October. Maybe it'll make up for the general crapness of this year. You never know. Oh boy. Oh boy. TIE Interceptor at Tier 3. Disable his reactors. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Reactor at 70%. Right, you're out of there. You're out of there. Kaboom! Right. What do I need? Space. XP ready. Let's go and get ship certified. Let's get another upgrade. And this time I'm going to buy boosters because I'm not getting anything from drops at the minute. I thought I would get a booster, at least. Can't see anything from the cockpit in the Y-wing. That's the only drawback. Look at that little narrow field of view. DV, I'm excited to see Ahsoka. Me too. The live-action version of Ahsoka. Looking forward to that. Good month for Star Wars for sure. You won the competition, by the way, DV. I missed your message, but Jen's told me what you said. You won the quote competition. The Force is an energy field. It surrounds us and penetrates us and binds the galaxy together. So your Star Wars credentials have been confirmed. Driving, flying, driving, flying, in space, flying in space, very slowly. No drop. That was the end of the music. I'm disappointed. Spider. Shit. It's just a shadow. Spider! Getting jumpy at this time of night. Alright. Hello. What did I forget to do when I got to the abandoned post? The rebel base? What did I forget to do? Again? Want to land on Dantooine. Business on Dantooine. Yeah. Clear me for landing. Send it to the spot under the bridge you mentioned. Oh, making more clay models. I'm glad I made that Naplu one, but it was... it took such a long time. I need to get back into it. I was watching a guy who was doing the tutorials about it. It's such, you need to do so much of it to get anywhere near decent. What sector are you questing grinding in? Dantooine. I am Dantooining. They have found the remains of a rebel base, what we estimate has been deserted for some time. We're now conducting an extensive search of the surrounding area. Characters, that was a cool video. Yeah, I would like to. It's a special material. What's it called? I don't know. I have it in a special sealed box downstairs to keep it fresh, but apparently it keeps for a long time. It's a modeling type of modeling polymer. The main thing that makes it different to clay is that it just stays malleable, so it gives you more of a window to work. If you leave it for a day or two, it's not going to dry out. You can come back to it. So that's why I got that. It's good for beginners, but pros use it as well. I don't think I've done any clay modeling since I was like at school. I've done little bits with like Games Workshop models and stuff for RP roleplay games and things. Making there's some of that stuff on the channel of making me making scenery for Hero Quest, but in terms of working with clay, I've only done little bits. So that was a big. Suddenly one day, oh, you know what I fancy doing? Creating a clay model. But part of it was to scratch the itch of like, I want to collect stuff, but I don't know what to collect. You think, should I collect Star Wars figures? But there's so many of them, I don't know where to start. And you never have like a complete collection because they're always bringing out new stuff and variations to keep you buying the same thing over and over again, and it pisses me off. It's not like in the old days where you could buy the stuff and know you'd got it. They're just constantly bringing out more crap. I don't know. So the building the clay thing was like, well, if I just want stuff to put on a shelf to display, maybe I could just make stuff. I've lost track of where's the base. It's there. All right, I've remembered this time, guys. Let's put where we're going to put the waypoint. Let's put it here. It's not abandoned though, is it? They're all in here. So what, did they come back here after the destruction of the first Death Star? Because the timeline is between Empire and Star Wars, right? So they thought, right, but they destroyed the Death Star, we can go back to that base. Alright, let's do that. A load of teenagers whose voices have not broken. You bought the Star Wars Galaxies book? Oh, fantastic. Love that book. Could collect Warhammer. Yeah, I'm always tempted. I was really tempted to get into Necromunda when they re-released it. Loved that game back in the day. Welcome back, Deck. You have acquired some experience. Yes, I'm ready for training. And this is a good one. Intermediate component use. So what is the part? Great. Alright, more information. We've analysed the Imperial research. It seems to include something about force crystals. We are not sure what it's all about yet. Science team has been extracting from Dantooine Caves. So what is my part in this? Very little information, but we've received word from one of the NIM smugglers in Yavin system. He was examining some of the debris. He apparently found some data. Sounds good. Go on. You need to smuggle our data to Yavin. Meet up with the scientist. He has purchased the smuggler's information. I will do my best. All right, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping and then try and do the missions for the space station. Thank you, Lands of Loss. Got the waypoint this time. There it is. Let's activate it. So, and now I bet I do the missions and we don't have to do the traveling anymore. We can come straight here. Travel. Dant. Pirate Outpost. Yeah, that's a good thing to collect. Star Wars books. You did an awesome job, really. It was very professional job. And I like chatting to James on the podcast. I was glad he agreed to do that. Pick his brains about galaxies, because there are so many people that are so much more knowledgeable than me. It's just nice to talk to them and get their perspectives and get some further information, because he's talked to a lot of the developers and stuff, and I think he's talked to Raf Costa for lots of details that were in the book, so that was good. Where are we looking now? I always go to miscellaneous first, don't I? Why do I do that? I guess mostly the stuff I'm buying is in there. Weapons. So there we go. We're going to go ship certification 5. Want some tier 5 weapons, please. What awesome crafter is going to come to our aid in this regard? There we go. Red. I want heavy blasters. Heavy blaster. Right, that looks like another shipwright, so we'll go there and see what they've got. I've forgotten home port again, yeah. Stupidly. I guess that's going to take me a while to get used to. Rory. Travel to Rory. Rory. Yeah, there's pros and cons. You know, the leveling system allowed them. I do understand the motivation behind the consolidation of classes in a way that I didn't when they first did it, because those 32 classes were hard to balance. So I guess the consolidation and the easier leveling progression allows them to put in heroic content that is balanced for those classes. But yeah, I miss the skill system and the ability to kind of customize. I've always liked skill systems in games. You can create your unique characters. I'm on Rory, and I'm going to Boiling Springs. That sounds interesting. Let's see what this place is like. It's like when back in the day, I was a creature handler and also a carboneer, and I was also a merchant and a little bit of artisan crafting. But I think also you had to do that when you only had the one character. You got to be able to spread your points around in order to do different things. I wonder how much of the NG was really to do with the fact that they knew they wanted to add raids and endgame content that required more sort of defined classes. I don't know. I get the feeling the NG was more like, let's just make it faster and more intense. But it could have been, a lot of that could have been to do with that. Enable ship components. Certification is level 5. We've got a selection here. Quick recharge capacitor. Sounds good. I will grab that. And heavy blasters, max damage. Yeah, we'll go for that. These are pretty expensive. I'm going to have to transfer some money, I think. Could probably get a bargain somewhere else. These seem very expensive. Booster. So that's capacitor and weapons I've got. Mark 3. Boosters and engines. Let's get those. Ship component. Fast charge booster. I really want a top speed booster. Overdriver. Usually I wouldn't bother, but because we've not had one drop yet, I think I need to grab it now. Starfighter engine overdriver. 86. Yeah, let's do that because we can do missions faster, flying between waypoints. I'm not in any guild, Toxic. I'm just doing rebel stuff, taking advantage of the XP boost that is going on at the minute to try and get. We got Imperial Ace last night, and I want to get some skills up with my rebel guy and do some. I don't think I'll get to Ace before the XP, the bonus XP is over, but we can make some progress. Yeah, CU was actually my favorite version of the game. But now I would go, because of all the additional content, I would go with NGE now. We sold some skill tapes. I still call them skill tapes. Because they still look like skill tapes. Tip, deck. Is that 4, 5, 6, 7? Huh? Why is that not working? Tip. You may only tip to valid player targets. What am I getting wrong here? It's tip deck, tip character name, amount, bank, right? Bank tip. Did they? That is really weird. Bank transfer. I mean, this is a command that I've used so much that I've never made a note of it. I thought I knew it. Tip amount, name, bank. Yeah. Tips have bugged out. I've never known the tips to bug out before. Right, that's new. That's a new one on me. Hold on. Tip. All right, so it's a bug. Let me see if I log Snot out again, and we'll try. Let's soft log. Right, we'll fail if I'm hovering on something while it lands in loss. We'll try that. Tip deck. It's just annoying because Snot is my guy with all the money, so it's ridiculous. All right, I'll have to go and transfer some money to my. Let's go to the bank. No, I tell you what, we'll go to where deck is. All right, lemon drops. I'll try that. We'll try once I get to Moss Enthers. Let's see. There you go. Thank you. All right, so I can't bank tip in my house for some reason. Like you say, that campfire. Where were we up to? We got the booster, and then we just need the engine. What do you think? Overhaul? I don't want to go crazy, like crazy fast with it. The overdriver. Reactor energy drain. That one will do. Let's buy that. Reactor. Chip components. Whew. That's the reactor. Is that it? Level 3. I don't want level 3, I want level 5. Ship chassis, weapons, we've got droid interface, countermeasures, shields, that's what we need. We don't have any shields. Limiter. Don't really know what limiter and overcharger and stuff is, but that has higher shield recharge rate down, but max level. I think I'm going to go for overcharger. Like that. I want to give a shout out for Stolly's shop. Ship paint and textures. Astromechs. We're going to need an Astromech soon, so let me grab it now. Data. No, that one. Space. We're going to need a level 3 Astromech. Level 3 Astromech. Shall I buy them all now? I should buy them all now, right? Level 3 Astromech certification. Do I have one? M4 is what? Level 6 Astromech. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Level 4. And level 5, and then droid control chips, droid control programming chips. Don't have any of those. Droid command chips. Wow, got everything we could ever possibly need here. Oh. So that's going to be, once we get there, we're going to get, it's going to be 2. 2 is the first one that I start to use. 2. Capacitor shield shunt 2. Engine overload 2. Reactor overload 2. And capacitor, weapon capacitor overcharge 2. Weapon overload. Did I get weapon overload? No. Why? Got everything for a few levels now. I've got all these Astromech. I've got 3 Astromechs. It's like the Astromech Bay. And the ship. Why aren't I wearing my backpack? There we go. All different coloured ones. So we've got deflector, shield, reactor, engine, booster, 2 guns, capacitor. That's everything, right? Few components. Main reactor. Not bothering with armor, capacitor, booster. Yeah. That's everything. Oh. All right, guys. So this is the place you need to come for stuff, space stuff. Let's see where it is on the map. Get absolutely everything here. It's in Boiling Springs at Stolly Gold shipyard. Stol Gold. Great. We're gonna make a set name. Stolly Shipyard. Just add friend Stolly. Right, let's go. Where are we up to? Novice to ace pilot in ship's components assuming decent stats. Not sure. I've never really taken, you know, tracked it. I would say, I mean, this evening, what have I spent? Couple of 100,000, but definitely not million. Maybe I think I've maybe spent like 200, 300k to get to here. And that's because I'm not really shopping around as well. Like Stolly has really good gear, but I'm not worrying about money at the minute. I think you could get what he's offering cheaper, but it's just I'm paying for convenience. But I'm not sure because I'm in the midst of the grind. So maybe tier 5 gear, is that expensive? I feel like you're paying a premium there. Yeah, like Lemon Drop said, only 1k. And I found a place on Lock that was selling droid chips for 1k. So yeah, it depends where you're up to with like making money in the game, doesn't it? It's like life, isn't it? Sometimes you just pay for convenience if you can afford it. I'm gonna buy it. You know what? I'm gonna buy a ticket just for the hell of it. Why the hell not? Didn't I travel to Restus? Right, I'm there. I thought I got confused. You guys in chat, I'm talking to you guys and trying to play a game. It's crazy. 3 characters, so trying to figure out how much to save. Well, I don't think it costs that much. It's good. I'm guessing. Wouldn't like to make any definitive statements on that in that regard. Where are we going? Travel to the Yavin system. So we're plugging in all new gear, right? Yeah, here we go. Main reactor. Overcharger. Oh, look at those engines. Love it. Mark III deflector shield. Load. Wow. Customized Y-wing. It's looking cool now. Getting confused with the number of the amount of stuff in my inventory here. Heavy. So am I going heavy blaster now? Heavy blaster, right? Yeah. We're nowhere near the max, the mass on this ship, so we're doing okay. I think I'm going to keep this gear this time so that if I level up anyone else, I don't have to buy it again. So we'll get rid of the junk and just keep this tier 2 stuff. So if we do another guy, oh good. It's all called, it's all named the same, so it kind of keeps it straight in your head, doesn't it? Like 3 characters. Primus Cat Bounty Hunter Armor, yeah, I imagine it did. Bounty Hunter Armor, oh god. Mandalorian? I think what I want to do tonight before I go to the Yavin system is just try and get those missions for the Dantooine space station to unlock fast travel there. Black Sun, yeah, that I think that's an interesting variation rather than going for Mandalorian. Because everyone ends up looking the same if they're all Mandalorian. Oh, Isrin's Veil, hyperspace. Look at those! It's such a Flash Gordon ship when you get those big chunky engines. Oh, I need to turn the music back on, don't I? Sound effects. Let's go. Yeah, we're still doing okay. We're not draining the capacitor too much. Yeah, it does look like a space pod racer. All right. Dantooine. Autopilot 2. I have remembered this time the fast travel, but if I use that, it lands me on the planet, doesn't it? The Naboo station, I was picking up a thing where if you don't fly to it, you don't get the offer of the special mission for the space station. So I'm just assuming it might be the same here. So. Ooh, something a bit dramatic. Something dramatic gonna happen. Sounds like. Well, it was dramatic. Now it's just a little bit jaunty. Look at that. I'm not used to a booster that does that much. It makes me go that fast. 780, and then it boosts me up to over 1,000. It's not bad at this level. think this kind of music deserves being inside the cockpit for a bit of immersion. It sounds like now it sounds like the Phantom of the Opera. What the hell is going on? Need special landing permissions. What can I do for you? This is special landing permission. Need special landing permission. Why is that not giving me? I'm looking for work. Need special landing permission. Now what's going on? Business, stop conversing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why can't I do that? Let's try doing the main mission and see if we can do it when we get back. I remember that being a thing with Naboo as well. Yavin, Smuggler's Run. No, not yet, Enterprise. I don't tend to do that until I have level 2s. They do look cool, don't they? I love the fact some of the components change the design. You get some cool engines with the X-Wing as well that change the nacelles at the back. I know they're not nacelles in Star Wars, but there you go. You can't stop yourself being a Trekkie, can you? I am currently on leave, I think. Private on leave. Rendezvous. Rendezvous. We've stopped there. To get the permission you need, you may need to be combatant. It could be, but I got the next dialogue option last time, so we'll see. I was able to talk to him and I backed out of the dialogue. This time I wasn't able to start the conversation. Hiya Matt, how you doing, dude? Duty boy? One space mission already you need to finish before... Ah, that's it. Thank you, Enterprise. That is the bug. Well, not a bug. It's just a thing. Look at my Flash Gordon ship. It's all good training for squadrons, isn't it? We're going to blast into that game, dominate. We're not. We're not going to do that. We're going to die. We're going to die horribly. That makes perfect sense. That was the problem. That was why I was getting the dialogue option only on returning after a mission. But it didn't twig in my head. I need like I was saying earlier in the stream, I need to tend to mull things over for a couple of days before I understand them. So any new information that you put in the chat, I won't understand it tonight or even tomorrow. But 48 hours from now, I'll kind of get it. There's just a delay. There's a kind of delay that's pretty natural for me. And I just work around it in life. It's okay. As long as I make people aware. Generally quite understanding. Or they just kick the shit out of me. There you go. Boost around. It looks like this mission is in the middle of an asteroid field. Look at that. A derelict spaceship. Slow down here. This looks suspicious to me. Smuggler Space Station. It's a bloody space station. You have arrived at the space station. Await docking confirmation. This is cool. I've never seen this before. You have arrived. Await. You need to get out of here. I got the data, but Imperial soldiers attacked me in the hangar. Empire is on my heels. Am I going to get ambushed? Waiting for a waypoint update? Or something? says I need to get out of here. Maybe I have to go out of range? Ah, someone on the... Okay, there you go. Rebel scientist. So do I have to protect him? He's fast. I'm here, dude. What do you want me to do? Just escort you? There we go. Right. Sorry, bumped him. Give him a little nudge there. That's really interesting. I think the Inquisition Squadron from last night was possibly one of the most boring missions, squadrons that I've done so far in the game. It just all consisted of escorting Imperial Lambda class shuttles. Hey, stop firing at him. Not even a mission. This guy's just an ad. Get out of here. I'm going to disable you. You're tier 3. You could kill him. Fail the mission for me. Uh-oh. You need to kill him quick. There you go. Should we start disabling people for quickness? Geez, he's only a little fighter. So I just need to disable, I think, to be quick. God, interceptors. Can't take much damage like one of those. Usually you're escorting, you know, a shuttle or a like freighter. Oi! You alright? Haha! Disable both of you. Seconds. Only thing with doing that is I lose track of which is the active one. There he is. Oh no. It's that guy. At least this guy's not staying in place. She's just sitting there like a idiot. This guy's motoring. Oh. Oh my god, there's a gunship on a collision course here. See if we can get past it. I'm going to drop back and hope it doesn't aggro. I think we're okay. Yeah, nothing to see here. Just keep driving. There's two actually. Apparently Vortex Squadron, according to the wiki, is the hardest rebel squadron. I wonder if it's hard because it's the number of enemies, or it's hard because of like little quirks like that. like going through enemy territory and things. Match speed. There we go. The chat was telling me that the other night because the autopilot is a bit fiddly in this game. Mission successful. We did it. Alright. Now we can go, hopefully, and do that Dantooine mission, right? If I don't get a mission update. Yeah, we're good. Dantooine, Isrin's Vale. Dantooine's Wrath. I don't know which is the closest one to the starport. Sends you through lots of enemy spawns. Yeah, it seems like it does. 2 gunships came across the path of that ship I was supposed to be escorting. They could really ruin your day at this tier. Don't care what tier they are. Can't shoot a gunship with this. Sounds like Bjork, doesn't it? Bjork spazzing out on the microphone. Is that it? There must be a closer one than that. We'll figure it out. So not Isrin's Vale next time, one of the other ones. It's not bad going for one evening. We've been going for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We've got up to this level. Oh, I got some. Did I get some skills as well? Long probe. I haven't plugged in yet. Let's plug in some of these. Jump start. I usually put down there. Show space back faction. IFF transponder scramble. I'm going to put up there. I'm not going to use it. No, yeah, you can use it at this level, can't you? That's a good one. I miss that skill when I'm not a rebel. I think my wife is awake and she's put the heating on. I'm overheating now. Special landing permission. Wondering if you're going to ask that. I have been watching ya. Don't have much else to do really. I am willing to help you. One hand watching the other. I'm listening. I have a slight imperial problem. Can see fit to look the other way if you were to say land at a base on the planet. I am listening. I'm still listening. Part of my freighter fleet has been conscripted. Even with those ships, I cannot keep my station stocked. Without them, I am running dangerously low. I will let you land at the base that isn't really there. If you get my fleet back. You have a deal. I'm going to go and get this guy's fleet back for him. Disable the freighter. Will do. Will do. Oh, there's a few enemies around it. What tier are they? Tier 2s. I can do that. No problem. No problemo. boost. Let's disable these guys. When I'm on a mission, I disable. When I'm grinding, I like to just destroy them. Glitchy space missions. Just disable things as fast as possible. Just in case. This is the kind of mission where I just think, like, have I got time to disable these fighters before that's going to jump into hyperspace? But it's going to take a while, potentially. It's a tier 3, so maybe I should disable it first. What do you think? Let's make sure. Reactor. Just in case it decides to hyperspace. Disabled. Recover the freighter. I will do that in a second. There we go. How do I recover it? That's the question. Assisting freighter on restarting system. Stand by. Okay. Standing by. Why are you always standing by? Just go. Just go. Ah! Escort. Oh, another escort mission. Damn it! Let's get on the all on the same sort of level plane. What do you call that? What do you call that in space? Angle of trajectory or something. 2 AM Rebel Gaming, where's the pizza? I don't have any pizza this evening, but I'm going to eat something after I've stopped tonight. It is the weekend though. We're okay at the weekend. Just go crazy. Go slightly mental. I feel like we got a lot done this weekend. We've already done an ace Imperial pilot. And I feel like this has been good progress this evening. It'd be nice to get one more before I end for the evening. But yeah, it just depends what's nearby that I can grind. Vector. I mean, the level in a star system, you've got the orbital plane, right? That's the kind of level at which all the planets generally orbit. In Star Trek, they say, I remember Captain Sisko saying port and starboard at station keeping. So that that command means keep the ship level in relation to the keep the ship. All right, it's 2 in the morning. Keep the ship level in relation to the DS9 space station. So you keep port and starboard at, you know, whichever way the station is facing up, that's where we keep our ship. I think that's what that means. At this time of the night, I just like to go incredibly geeky because there's no one going to be up at this time to judge me. And not you guys, because you're even worse than I am. Angle and mark. Just stop saying words as if it makes sense, right? Vector, angle, and mark. None of those. You have to put them into a sentence that makes sense. that doesn't tell me anything. Come in, Y-Wing. Vector, angle, mark. Sorry, send me an order that makes sense and I'll do it. I think port and starboard at freighter keeping in this case. So if we were in a fleet, we pick one ship and the orientation of that ship determines. So if you're in the fleet in Return of the Jedi, they keep port and starboard at the angle that home 1 currently is. So that's my guess. 37 Mark 10. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm glad we figured that out. They usually say 360 degree and a mark degree above or below. Yeah, that's right, they do, don't they? Vector 566 T minus 5 light years. Yeah, I mean, factoring in the angle of descent and basic relativity, that makes perfect sense, Lemon. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Basic hyperspace mechanics would dictate 566 is accurate. But you always got to factor in the drift over time, haven't you? Which is generally like Mark 2 or Mark 3 over time. So it could become like 666 over time, and then you're in real trouble. Because then you summon the beast from the warp. Bunch of gene stealers. Going round. I may still do. I'm quite surprised that I'm still doing this mission. I hope I've not got to escort. Like, he did say he had a fleet of escort ships. A TIE bomber coming in. He was trying to take him out. Oh no. There's another supply fleet. Disabled my target. Travel to the supply fleet. Alright. Escort like hundreds of them. 2. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever... Hey, I've never seen so many of these haulers all at once. There's 6 of them there. Incoming. TIE fighter hit squad. It still says travel to the fleet, so maybe I have to go within range of them. Milling about like psychopaths. Hey, stop that. I love that TIE fighter scream. It never gets old. Oh, come on. Pick up your visual scanning. make sure I don't shoot these guys. This guy's a proper industrialist. He's got all these ships. Too close. I suppose the idea is if you're too close, your weapons kind of shoot around them. Makes sense for the X-Wing, but less so for the Y-Wing. Done. Is that it? Bye guys. You're welcome. Let's look behind. Oh, look at that. I need to do my key map. Camera, rear view. That one. They would have all exploded by this point, jostling each other in space. Well, this is going to make these Vortex missions a little bit easier. Now we can land. You did it! Now I'm at least able to... You can land anywhere you want. Oh, and I suppose I can manage a monetary reward. How much? 5,000 credits. Well, it's, you know, appreciated. I want to land on Dantooine. Yay! Land at the Rebel base. We did it. Five different space areas in an escort, like between different systems. I've never heard of that. Hi, Barono. Is it possible to fly with tour ship on Cornet City? Not sure what you mean. Not sure what you mean there. Master pilot bonus. If you've done a squadron before, then you get a bonus to your XP when you do another squadron. So this is my second one through. Fantastic performance. We will find out what this is all about. Thank you. You should get some rest. I don't need rest. Good to see you. Ready to hear a list of active duties? Yes, sir. Dogfighting. More dogfighting. Where are we up to? Space. Oh, I'm so close. Look. So close. Emergency shields and emergency ship repair. And then we're up to level 3 astromechs next time. Right, I might leave it there for tonight. That'll be a good boost when I come back into the game next time. We can just go up a level straight away. It's a quest on the Nova station. I need to get there. I can do them with Naplu. I can't do them with anyone else at the minute. Alright guys, thank you for joining me once again. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to try and do another one tomorrow night. Not promising, but I will try my level best. It all depends on what the wife would like to do. Hyacinth, I would always get to the end and I couldn't finish it because I would get owned. Oh, keep trying, Hyacinth. Practice makes perfect. Perseverance wins the race and all that. And all that gubbins. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Let's stop